Foot and mouth disease is a viral disease that affects what we call cloven hoofed animals. That includes cattle, sheep, goats, pigs, and wild animals. This disease is caused by a virus called foot and mouth disease virus. It's a fast spreading disease. The spread can either be done by sick animals, carried by people, or they walk into the community, or during the dry, lean periods, the domestic animals will have to look for where the water is. Most of good vegetation are in the national park, so they're going to share the drinking water with the wildlife. That's where the transmission. So if you hear animals from the lower Shire are not allowed to come to the upper lands for breeding, it is because the buffaloes in that part of Malawi harbor the foot and mouth disease virus. The animals don't produce milk. The animals have got sores in the mouth and on the foot. So the animals cannot walk to where the feed is, they cannot walk to where the water is, so they end up dying from dehydration. It affects the animals, and most of the adult animals, when affected, they don't die. But the small ones and exotic animals, the production losses are enormous. So farmers lose on two fronts because once there is an outbreak, you cannot trade in livestock and livestock products. And then in Malawi, we depend on tobacco for exports. If there's a foot and mouth disease in the tobacco growing areas, our tobacco cannot be exported. So farmers greatly lose their production from foot and mouth disease incursion. So it is a very economic sensitive disease. The Ministry of Agriculture has put a deliberate effort every 6 months with a team from Amos Central Vet Lab, regional labs, and from the Agriculture Development Division, specifically Shire Valley ADD, we deploy a team to go and vaccinate. So we vaccinate, all being equal, twice every year to make sure they are protected, because the immunity is not lifelong. We have to boost it after a few months. So the deliberate effort to make sure it's movement control and vaccination.